Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi and hugs, Pam. Hi, Mimi. Thanks for the two thumbs.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, so what did everyone make to words are hard. What did everyone make of this last week?
I'm hoping that we got some goodies to share. I,
Mm-hmm.
I am done with my virus shawl except for tucking in my ends.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
Let me get
That
it
is so pretty. I love that. I love that color, but that color doesn't love me. If you know what I mean.
right. And the sparkle, the camera doesn't do it justice with the sparkle in it.
Oh no, I can see the sparkle. It's
Oh, can
golden.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So that is complete except for the one tail at the end that I have to tuck in.
Cool.
And then this is my rug, which um, we're going to have to talk about because the pattern is wrong. But here's my rug so far.
That's wow. That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Wow. Hello, Flower, Tammy, and Beth, and Bonnie, and Nessa, and Denise Lee.
But there's an up close picture.
You want to?
I'm really liking how it's turning out, but
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
pattern was so confusing, and it didn't have to be. It literally did not have to be confusing at all.
No, it didn't.
So I do want to talk to everybody about that before they get too far.
Yep. Oh, I know after, um, speaking of grabbing meds, thank you, Beth. After the rugs, we were going to do that tote thing.
Yes.
Okay. That particular pattern is a pay pattern. So if y'all want to pay for it, that's I'm not gonna, you know, say no, you can't pay for it. But if you don't want to have to pay for it, come on. There you go. There is a link to one that is very, very, very close. And it's free.
Awesome.
Okay. So if you want to pay for it, I will get you the link. I think it's on Etsy. And I think she also has it on Ravelry. So either place you want to get it.
Hi, Nessa. Hi, Bonnie. Flower Tammy, Denise Lee, Beth.
Yes. Beth
I hope
Meds.
I didn't miss anybody. Oh, Nessa said she has seen a similar pattern on Lion Brand's site too, and done with mandala yarn.
Oh, cool.
All right. Bonnie has sent me like a couple to share. She says this is Derpy Tiger from Ohana Craft, made with Premier Parfait Chunky. Isn't he cute?
Oh, that's so cute.
That is adorable.
I like that he's sticking his tongue out.
Right. And there's the front view.
That is adorbs.
It is adorable. How big is that, Bonnie?
I'd say about 6 inches, maybe.
Beth said she'll do the free one and it's beautiful.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, and I don't mind supporting fiber artists. I really don't. But most of the patterns that I find are free. Hello, Diana.
Hi, Diana.
Oh, yay, Diana.
Hi, Kendra.
Hello, Kendra.
Did everything turn out okay, Diana? All right. Next one she sent. Says this one was made with chenille yarn and the pattern was from Songbird Crochet on Instagram. I made this one while waiting for my kitty to get fixed and gave it to the vet's office.
Oh, cool.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
they always need toys, blankets, whatever they can find. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Diana. Sassy little kitty.
Oh, glad to hear that. Kendra, was your auction items good too? Look at that. Isn't that adorable?
Hello, Gwen.
Hi, Gwen.
That is really cute.
Front side.
Hello, Miss Jen.
And other side.
How are you, Miss Bendy?
Thinking
Jen, are you still
cute.
Bendy?
Sorry, Paula, what'd you say?
Messing with Jen.
Oh. Hi,
Hey,
Kim
Jen.
G. Hi, Jen Reeves. Glad to hear that, Kendra. All right, Bonnie. What yarn did you use with this one again? Gwen, any square pattern that you want.
Yep, as long as it's 12 inches.
Right.
I'm good, Jen. Not so much in the bendy department, but I'll get over that. I'm ornery.
So cute.
I need to get back to doing more amigurumi, especially the little ones.
Right. Okay, if anybody has pictures they want to share, they can email them to my email address that's under my picture. Bonnie sent a few. I'm going to check my messenger and see if any came through there.
I think I got one or more in my Yahoo. Let me check.
Nope.
Gladys sent this. She said she made this for her. This is a Spider-Man Afghan she made for her great-grandson. He's a superhero nut at 4 years old.
Oh, Jeanette, I'm glad you got the package. Was everything okay? I sent all those hats that Joe made.
Oh, yay. Cool.
Oh, Kendra, I couldn't have done it. She climbed under the deck at the cabin 4 times trying to access the pipes. Not much room under there. I can believe that.
Okay, let's see if I can get Gladys's. Whoops. Okay, I need to turn that. There we go. Now let's see if I can figure out. I had this down, I swear. Present image file. And this one is from Gladys Yost. And she made this for her great grandson.
Oh, that's cute.
Shucks, my boys are not 4. And any of them would love that.
Right?
And they're way older than 4.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So.
Okay, Gwen sent a picture of a cardigan that she made for her grandson, and he chose the checkered pockets, she says. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
I like that.
Snazzy. That's snazzy. I like that.
That really turned out good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that'll be, number 1, it'll be very, very warm. And number 2, he can wear it even for dress up. I thought the Spidey blanket was really cute.
Gwen, that's awesome. Henry, he loves the stuff that I make for him. Hi, Dee.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. What yarn did you use for this, Gwen? Hi, Cindy. Oh, so glad you got your package, Cindy. I hope everything was good for you when it got there. Hi, Kirsten. Hi, Renelle.
Hello, Cindy and Renelle. That was the only unless I missed someone, and if I did, say hello.
Hi, Dina.
Again.
Oh. Forgot to close my
Hey, Dina.
Gmail. If anybody else has some things to share, email me the pictures. You guys are so talented. I just love seeing your pictures every week.
Oh, yeah. Gives me ideas, too.
Yeah. You know, and I noticed it's got me wanting to step outside my box.
Step outside your comfort zone.
Yeah. That kind of scares me a little bit, but
You got this.
yeah, I'm liking it. Okay, now this is a cardigan that Kendra made with loops and threads. Hi, Diane. Thanks for coming in.
Hello, Miss Diane. How are you?
I
Oh,
really like that.
pretty.
Oh.
Pretty.
There's no happy medium when you try to zoom in.
I know.
Yeah, I really like that.
I like the shawl collar. That's cool. That's really cool.
I have a terrible time figuring out what kind of collar I want to do on my cardigans.
I know, Kirsten, isn't it terrible? I have all of these patterns on my computer, a huge amount of patterns. Because every once in a while, like, once or twice a month, I go down that rabbit hole. Free crochet patterns, and whatever I find that I like, I download it. And but it's my own bugaboo. I can't read them. I can't make the pattern if I have to read it off my computer. I need the physical pattern in front of me.
Right.
And
Hi,
I'm not
Connie.
able to do that. Hello, Connie.
And Beth, you're right. We kind of get in a rut of what we're making, or at least with me, I do. And then I kind of shy away from coming out of that rut and trying something new.
That's honestly why I like the Mary Maxim kits, the crochet kit, monthly crochet kits.
Yep.
Because it does, okay, yeah, every once in a while you're going to get a kit that you don't want. But in general, it makes you step out of your comfort zone. It makes you, and even with the kits that you don't like, you can take that yarn and make something else.
Right. Yeah, you can. Yep.
Yeah, my problem is, Kirsten, I forget to mark down my changes. Oops. I've got a regular top that I started. It's actually a hoodie that I'm going to finish this fall. Hold me to that, ladies. Because I need to finish it, and I just think it would be oh so warm.
Yeah, I need to make another cardigan because I made the one and I love it. I used puzzle yarn, and I made that when my mom was sick and we were staying with her.
Yep.
But like I said, the collars, I have not ventured out to make an actual collar. I've made the edging, to go around, but I've not actually made a collar. Beth said when graph gans first were brand new, she printed out a pattern on like 10 full-size pages, the whole graph.
Oh my goodness.
And Nessa says, I agree, Paul, about the kits. I actually make a lot of different things, but I think pattern testing helps me with that. Pattern testing is a good way to do that. Hi, Ivy.
Hello, Miss Ivy B.
Now, Ivy has a couple top patterns out that are very nice tops.
Yes. Auto cucumber, Dina. Auto cucumber.
Kendra says the collar was easier than she thought it would be. Really?
Interesting.
So, in other words, don't panic. Just kind of wing it and see how it goes.
Follow the instructions.
It's nice when you find somebody that writes good patterns.
Yeah. I'm learning.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's the new ones that are just starting out writing patterns that their patterns make more sense than the ones that's written patterns for years.
I think it's because the ones that have written patterns for years, they expect you to understand what they're saying.
Right.
And it's like, no, you have to say it to me before I understand that's what you wanted.
Thank you, Kendra. Kim says she just got a call. Dina, I have two Mary Maxim patterns that has a pattern on it. I'm to the point one needs to hire someone to finish them because I just can't figure them out.
Oh, yeah. When I first started on the mosaic, I got a couple, it's a big mistake. Got a couple of the more advanced mosaic Afghans. Hello, Miss Bridget. And
Hi, Bridget. Did you know you could call Mary Maxim if you have a problem with one of their patterns and they will help you?
yes.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I did not know that. Bridget, going through Joe's things, I found two bags in there, and I believe they're bags that you made. If I send you pictures, would you be able to tell me if they are the bags that you made? I was so glad to hear that, Denise. Hope everything was okay when you got it. Thank you, Bridget. I will send them to you. Nessa says you can also call Hirschner's.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm. Bridget said yes, you can send her pictures.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they're bags that she made, but I just really want to make sure.
Well, you can tell Bridget's bags by how well they're made.
Right.
I mean,
Oh, good, Connie. I hope everything was good when you got it. I had one lady say her bag was ripped, but the yarn was okay. It just somehow the bag. She thinks that one of the stickers or something that the post office put on the bag got ripped off or something.
Yeah, the
Okay.
post office is just not as careful as they used to be. Or is that
No,
me?
they're not. Well, and this batch, my oldest daughter come over to help me um, finish the measuring, weighing, and the labels, and the bags that Kirsten bought and donated for the auction are 24 by 24. But the post office will only let you send one that's 18 inches or under. So she kind of had to fold here and fold there.
Really? Mine
Yeah,
does.
so
Yeah,
she went
24 by
crazy.
24. Huh.
Yep.
Mine will go up to the 24 by 24.
Yeah, I tried doing it with Pirate Ship, and it said it had to be 18 inches or under.
But it has to be more than 6. It has to be 6 or over. Did you know
Right.
that?
I knew that it had to be 6 or over. Yeah. Does anybody else have pictures they want to share tonight? Now, now that I got the virus shawl done, I have to order one more skein of the ivory for the rug because I ran out of the ivory. So I'm going to work on my poncho that I'm making with Dee's hand dyed yarn, and because I want to get that finished. And then when I get the one skein of the ivory, then I'll finish the rug. Great to see you tonight, Bridget, too.
Yes, it is.
I hope everybody's weather is kind of turning out like ours. It's cooled down and it's nice.
It's a little chilly here, actually.
Yeah, that
But
is true, too.
that's surprising, especially considering we've been over 100 forever. Mm.
All right, here's the link to the tutorial for the cardigan that Kendra made and shared with us. Are you working on anything, Denise? Because you can share pictures of things you're working on too. It doesn't have to be a finished item.
Right.
I really am enjoying making the rug. Um, I don't know what the pattern was trying to tell me, but it wasn't working. But I figured out that it's just a 4-row repeat. If I'm saying that right, the brown is 2 rows and the white is 2 rows, and you repeat after each 2 rows of those. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because the way the pattern reads, you're supposed to have like 4 rows of brown and 3 rows of the white, and you're not. It's supposed to be 2 and 2.
Yeah, it doesn't work out right if you do that. Remember when I had to frog mine?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
Bridget, you had a scavenger hunt? I missed it.
Me too.
I am so far behind on my YouTube watches. That is a lot to be on the wheel, but that's awesome, Bridget.
Oh, all month long? We're slacking, Diana. We need to go do
Gosh,
this.
there's still time, Paula. We can still do it.
Yes, we can do this. Bridget,
All
I
right.
wanted to ask you, we're having the second auction for Joe on September 5th. It's a Friday. What time do you normally go on Fridays?
because we were going to try and do it on the 3rd, but it's just too much. It's going to be easier to do it Friday, and then my daughter can be here and we can do the auction and she said she would seal the bags, measure them, label them, everything right as the auction was going. And then she would go with me and we would take the packages to the post office and get them mailed out as soon as possible.
Okay, Bridget, I'm sorry, I got confused. Which I live in the state of confusion. Nice to meet you.
Bridget, I thought you and Crystal did lives on Friday nights. Is that not so? That's right. You do. What time on Mondays do you do your live, Bridget? Oh, and you go to her channel once a month. Okay. And yes, Connie is doing her card auction September 8th after our live. And that's for Joe Speakman. She took the paintings that Joe really liked that Connie made, and she turned them into cards. And she's now going to sell a few sets of the cards and then some individual cards. And all proceeds will go to Joe's son.
Awesome.
8:30 on Mondays. Oh, cool. So we can send everybody over to your house then when we're done with our Monday Makes lives.
Yes.
Diana, September 5th for Joe Speakman's yarn. Bridget, when is your next yarn auction?
No, yarn sale.
Or yarn sale, sorry. You're welcome, Connie. And then on the 8th, we're going to try to figure out how to do the link at the top where everyone just gets sent over to Connie's. Okay, she doesn't have a set day.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Bridget. All right, do we have anybody else to share anything? I would love to see what everybody has.
I will have to take some pictures because I got quite a bit further on the kitten stitch Afghan.
Ivy, to my email address on the screen under my picture.
Yep.
Yep. I have a few of Ivy's patterns, top patterns, and I got some yarn now that is going to look beautiful as a top.
Diana, yes. Apparently Joe was a heavy smoker. Which we were not aware of.
I knew she smoked, but I didn't think she smoked around her yarn. And I didn't know she...
Yeah, I knew she smoked, but I just didn't think she was that heavy of a smoker.
Yeah, I didn't. Me either.
Thank you, Kendra. This is tie-dye from one of my little friends that has a boho shop.
All right.
If you can wear it, she can tie-dye it.
Here's a make from Denise Lee.
Diana, the best way to take it out would be to wash it. Ooh, pretty, pretty.
That is gorgeous. She said it's called Faded Bricks blanket.
I like that.
And it was a birthday present for a friend.
Pretty. Okay, if Diana, if you're wanting to take the smell out of the yarn itself, put the yarn in the lingerie bag and throw it in your wash. Now you have to be most of Joe's yarn is acrylic, so or you can do what Mimi said,
Or Bridget.
or Bridget.
Was it a real heavy smell of smoke, Diana, or was it that you could just smell smoke? Paula, would you put the yarn in the dryer and dry it?
Yeah, as long as it's in the lingerie bag. I mean, I wouldn't dry it on high, but I would dry it either in a slow, on a cooler temperature.
Yes, Diane Major, she smoked, and we found out, I guess she was a pretty heavy smoker. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
The blanket and the wrap smelled heavy. She put it in the wash with fabric softener too. Well, I really hope the smell comes out for you.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Because I know back when I used to smoke, if I was making something, I always made sure that I washed it before I gave it to anyone because I was a smoker. You
Yeah,
know?
most people said they couldn't smell it either. So it just must have been certain things that, that she maybe something she worked on where she smoked while she made it. I'm not sure. Yeah, they say it's a good idea to run vinegar through your wash every so many months or weeks or whatever. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Cleans it right out.
Right. All right, Denise Lee, can you tell us a little bit about this Afghan? Because it is gorgeous. Is that an ombre yarn or gradient yarn, or did you just use those colors and made it look like it was? Nessa says, I bought 2 makes off of Etsy once, reeked of smoke. It was horrible. I had to wash it multiple times. It still smelled. Michi told me to use those extra fragrant detergent balls. Helped. I've never used it. Well, I will definitely have someone come over and smell these next bags.
Tell your girls they have to snort your bag. snort the
Right.
yarn.
Right.
Come here, sweetie. I want you to snort this yarn.
Mm. Denise Lee, that I love that Afghan. I'm gonna have to look that pattern up because I love how that looks.
Well, Diane Major, you wouldn't have to put it in your dryer. You could lay it out to dry.
Right.
Or if you didn't want to wash it, you could put it in like a Ziploc bag with some baking soda. Just, spitballing here.
All right. Ivy sent us a make. She's not finished with it yet, but it's called a circular pattern called white kimono with fringe. But she's not finished with it yet. But she's going to share it with us for as far as she's gotten. Look at that.
Ooh, I like that.
I do too. That's
Very pretty.
gorgeous.
I like that color.
Now, I would have never thought to use crochet thread or yarn that small to make a wearable, but that actually looks like it would be very comfortable to wear it like that. And it doesn't look as thin now that it's worked up.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty. Really, really like that.
Denise Lee says, works quickly, size 6 gradient yarn, free pattern on Yarnspiration site. Thank you. I will definitely be looking that up. I thought it looked like either gradient or ombre yarn. All right, I'm going to zoom in on this so that you can see it a little better. Look at the details.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. Wow.
Ivy has more patience than I do because I have used the thread like that before and never again. Never again.
All right.
Bonnie sent you email. Yeah, you can wash skeins of yarn, Diane. All you have to do is put them in a lingerie bag. Well, that's up to you.
Bonnie, I have the 3 of them that you sent me earlier. Is that the ones you're talking about?
Oh, circular pattern. Okay.
Yeah.
But most of their patterns are free, aren't they, Ivy?
Bonnie, are these the ones you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
The little cutie.
All right, that's the one side. There's the front view. Isn't that adorable? Look at that tongue and the teeth. I just noticed the teeth. So cute. And then she sent
If you also, if you don't have a lingerie bag and you have an old pair of pantyhose, you can shove your skeins down in those pantyhose, tie a knot on either end, throw them in the wash.
Bonnie says this one was made with chenille yarn and the pattern was from Songbird Crochet on Instagram. I made this one while waiting for my kitty to get fixed and gave it to the vet's office.
Little black kitten.
Look at that. Beth, it was she just put it up there, circulo something.
Kimono.
Kimono, yes.
Some kind of kimono.
Circulo kimono. All right, that's the side view. And there's the front. This is so adorable. And there's another side view. Super cute, Bonnie. I love the amigurumis that you make. They really turn out good, every one of them. Okay, anybody else got something to share? You're welcome, Bonnie. Thank you for sending pictures in every week. I really appreciate that. I just love watching the pictures of what everybody makes. Oops. I keep doing that. I keep forgetting to stop sharing my email.
That could be embarrassing.
Right. Yeah, you guys might see all my junk mail. All my spam mail.
Yeah, me too.
All right, guys. I want to thank all of you for coming. I enjoy this every week with all of you. Don't forget, Wanda still has mystery boxes.
Don't forget Queen Bridget. She is after us at 8:30.
Yep. On Monday nights.
Mm-hmm. Dee and Mama G will be having a dib sale
on the September
4th. And Joe Speakman's second auction,
the 5th,
is the 5th.
Yep. And I will change the time and the day on my end tomorrow when I know exactly what time we'll be doing it on the 5th. So everybody have a good night. Thanks for coming again. And oh, and don't forget, Connie is having the card sale September 8th, right after our Monday makes.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye.